fact that men are evil. That is true. Like man as a whole is evil, like just as an entity, a general idea.
Okay. Do you think that the DNC is going to in any way like say, hey, turn that shit down, Drew?
Men have inflicted violence and oppression on the world in ways that are irreparable. Like, it's okay if we say that out loud. It's okay if we say that men are inherently evil.
Okay, so you want, that's all I got to say for her. And the DNC wants us to come back, the men to come back. You're evil, but we really need you back because we need your vote. Get the fuck off. What? And you're going to have this Hamby, like what? See, here's the thing is like they want masculinity in a box. They want it when it's useful. They want it when the floodwaters rise, and we need people to we need men to save women from the rising waters, right? We need men to run into the burning house to go and save the baby, right? But men are inherently evil. So like, let's put some controls on them. That's why I put that Dennis Prager video right after that, right? So we're inherently evil, but men need to be controlled, but we don't tell women about any kind of self-control. Because if we did, we would be called misogynists. If we did, we would be called chauvinists, fascists, evil, macho, patriarchal fuckwits. That's what we would call. And for Drew Afawalo, it's okay to say that men are evil. She literally blurts it out loud. And you, DNC, want men to come back to the fold. Really? Really? Do any of them lift? Yes, I saw that. I saw the conversation. Hey, we're gonna get people. But here's the other part that rubbed me the wrong way. I'm glad you brought this up because I had forgot about it in my notes. So you have the DNC via like PACs, political action committees, like Progressive Victory. We know for a fact now that the DNC funneled money through Progressive Victory, which was a PAC that Destiny was part of, that Not So Erudite was part of, that Pixie was part of, that what's her name, Jasmine Jafar, Mia Khalifa, whatever her name is, Farah was in on it too, and you got all these Twitch kids, and there's other guys too, by the way, and they're all connected to Destiny in some way, shape, or form, right? And they're all on the payroll, and that's why I keep saying, Brian, from whatever podcast, anytime you platform them, you are platforming political operatives whose words were bought by the DNC. Congratulations, whatever podcast, you are the mouthpiece for Progressive Victory. And their goal was to shit all over the red pill. Their goal was to take down personalities, myself included, in the manosphere, in the red pill space. They started with MLD on, was it Saucecast? Then they went and they got Donovan Sharp, and Donovan will never talk to Adam Sosnick ever again because he feels like he was set up, and he probably was. You had Angela Knight was on there. She's another one that was on the payroll. Then you got Jasmine Jafar. Then you got Farah. Then you got Pixie. If you're putting them on your show, you are implicit. You are essentially giving them the microphone, your microphone. And we know for a fact that they had to sign NDAs, especially if they wanted to keep their Twitch channel. Because if you are a political channel, then they don't want to. You can't be monetized or whatever on Twitch. They had to say that they weren't actually political operatives. They had to say that they were entertainers or some shit like that. They had to sign those contracts. They had to sign NDAs. So they couldn't legally say, yes, I am being paid by the DNC. I am being paid by Progressive Victory. And they were. Every last one of them. Because if they did, they would lose their, like, not only would they lose their Twitch channel, anything associated with Progressive Victory would have been flushed down the toilet. So they had to sign those, and they were forbidden to speak about things. In fact, even at the end, I remember in our studios, it was in what was that, Sticky Paws. Mike was interviewing Farah and Jasmine Jafar, and he asked them the questions. Thank you, Mike. Asked them the questions that I gave him. I said, "Are you being paid by the DNC? Are you being paid by? Is that why you have to plead the fifth?" And they're like, "No comment," right? But Jasmine Jafar later on says, "Yeah, we were getting paid, and so did Farah." And so it turns out all those people associate, all the girls who were literally sucking on Destiny's, those women were political operatives, and you're still giving them a voice. You're still giving them a platform. People should put an asterisk by whatever podcast. It's not believable, because anything that comes out of their mouth is, in my estimate, horseshit. Because it can be bought. Well, what if they really agree with it? I don't care. It means it means your influence and your followers' trust in you is compromised, no matter what. I'm not paid for. I don't get my fuck. You know how much I struggle. Ain't nobody got time for that.